fixing to go out with the food. They're all waiting on me. Marty was in for a few minutes, then Marty was back out. Stripe was a little late to the back door this morning, but he's here now and he's just chilling with Morris. Well, Tuck stayed where he was supposed to and Marty jumped up quick. And I've got the other boys here. Hi, Morris. Good morning, buddy. Yeah, yesterday when he was late, when he finally showed up, he had a big mouse in his mouth. So now I know why he wouldn't come when I called. I was hunting Mom. Hey, handsome boy. Hi. Aw. Well, this is really filled out nicely, and it looks really good from the inside the house window. So that is awesome. I'm continuing to see a bunch of Japanese beetles, but that's to be expected where we live. The gardenia smells excellent while I'm out here with the cats this morning. Really pretty. Smells great. And there are a few more unopened blooms, so it'll continue on for a little bit. I have, oh goodness, you can't see the cat's face this morning. Oh, that's funny. It's finally gotten that big, huh? Everything still seems pretty wet out here this morning. I did water a couple things, but not a ton. It's looking pretty good. It's the last lily of the summer over here in my garden. Let me show you. You can almost see the salvia spikes there. There's another one down in there, but it's smaller and you can't see it. I have to think about where I put that next year. I always have a few of that plant. Marty did come over here and drink out of this water, and I have been keeping it nice and clean and refreshed. There's a little cement pot down there. But you see that one lone lily? Yeah, that's the last one of the summer. I don't see any more down there. We are going to go for our walk, and I am meeting Michelle for shopping today, so I best keep in motion. Get my chores done. Hey, buddy, you following? You being my buddy? Go to your spot. Go. Go to your spot. Hi. Yeah, I got that bottle in the way. I'm sorry. Here you go. It's a good boy, though. Listens to his mama. It's a good boy. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. You're my sweet girl. AAA homes under contract. We saw some people walking around there lately, so I guess I'm not too surprised. You know, it would probably be for the best to take down that house over there before, you know, it's empty and it's not in repairable condition. It's kind of hid, so it's not an eyesore, but yeah, I mean, it would probably be a good idea to take that down. And people were starting to dump in there, so putting a home in there should solve that problem. I guess I just wish the park would have soaked up that little corner and done something over there. That's kind of a weird lot to have, the way the parkland curves around the house. I can't imagine personally wanting to move in over there with all the people coming and going from the park, but I guess people really want to live in Wake County and are using up every last available amount of space. There's also a barn there. Be interesting to see what the lot layout is for the new home or homes. It's also backs right up to these folks with all the dump trucks and tractor trailers and things, and you know, he's got him a nice lot over there away from people, but he can't help it if people come move closer to him. So again, it would not be my dream lot by any stretch of the imagination. I just, you know, Harnett County's just a mile or two that way and less taxes and more land, and I just go down there. There's no tape across saying we can't go, so we're going. Would not be surprised to see that the guys had showed up and were starting to set stuff up, though, out on ball field 3. We've got just enough time to get in our walk and then me go meet Michelle. So is this a spray, Donnie? It was a spray, because look, I mean, there's like some stuff down on it that they just sprayed right over top of. And it does not look like they edged it before they sprayed it. Can't say I'm horribly upset about that, but I don't know, I'm a little surprised, I guess, that they wouldn't have come down the sides with the edger and then sprayed. They've mowed, I think, which is why there's some mud on it now. From tractor wheels. I think it's all nice and mowed down here. I think they've mowed.
Yeah.
Sprayed it or rolled it, I guess.
Combination.
So that they not do right here because it was wet.
Yeah.
It does smell like asphalt. I walked out this morning and it smelled like smoke, and then over here it smells, but it went, that smell went away really quick outside. I mean, it's obviously there's, you know, the air quality's not great, but it's not like you're out there breathing it the whole time going, oh God, it smells like smoke. It was an initial out the door, and then I guess I got used to it. Well, as much asphalt smell as this has right now, I wouldn't want to be on it at 10 or 15 degrees hotter.
Well, I'd say that off gases quite heavily.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow I'll definitely be motivated to go over to the Greenway course and not over here. First off, they'll have it blocked off, and second off, get away from the asphalt smell. It is, you know, definitely noticeable. I hope this, you know, really helps prolong the surface over here, but I have questions. You knew I would have questions, right? It was definitely a spray and go operation. That place, which is a recent tree limb, and the one farther behind us that was been there for a while, both of which Don got off the trail but doesn't have any tools to really finish up, are still, you know, sitting there. The one farther down the trail by the birdhouses is kind of frustrating because they've mowed 2 or 3 times now and not stopped. I mean, I would carry a loppers or pruner thing with me, or call one of the guys to bring it down and handle that, but no. Guess they'll catch it when they do the yearly bushwhacker. No sign of the fireworks guys yet, but give them time today, give them time. And this big dark vehicle structure thing in front of us at the top of the hill is the town stage that they're setting up for the music. It's busy behind us. Thankfully in front of us it's clear. They're spraying weed killer all over the park right now, and washing down the pavilion picnic tables, which they probably really do need it, and putting up a few more barricades. And I showed you they were setting up the stage. I think they're also emptying the electronics recycle area again, etc., etc. Camp kids over there on the bleachers for morning snacks since they got the pavilion closed off. I have to say, with everything going on here this week, it wasn't particularly a good week to be in camp. Yeah, they're gonna put up another barricade over here. Probably have somebody man it too. Make sure people don't come up after the fireworks are. Let's see, what's it say? Road closed to through traffic. Yeah, it was the street department people that come and put that there. We heard them talking up there at the park. Well, I fully support them keeping people away from the fireworks. It's only for a day. I mean, it's no big deal, but I'm glad it wasn't closed off today, though. That would have been a little unnecessary. I mean, basically putting on this event at South Park makes the park almost unusable for a week.
Yeah, well, the guys won't be here till tomorrow. The fireworks guy's not coming in today.
I'm biting my lip.
Well, the thing is, there's a 4th of July fireworks in Apex or somebody. It was in the paper today.
Yeah.
So there are a couple places. I'm just saying, it's just time and money to make 2 trips. They're going to have to come down here today, if they come today, and then they're going to have to come in time tomorrow.
Right.
And so my personal thing is I can cut my expenses and time in half, travel time, just come tomorrow and just stay all damn day.
We're done with our walk. I really am running a little late. It's already 10:22. I know, that's just how it is for me. Try to cram too much stuff into one day. And obviously we're done with our walk, headed home. I'm gonna drive Jules up to Guardian Angel because there's this little storm cell fixing to come through, and Ruby's still quite clean, all things considered.
Yeah.
So
thank you for that.
Yeah. I did just confirm in the app that all the tires have the appropriate pressure.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about driving Jules up to Guardian Angel.
Yeah. She'll just call me, tell me, come up here and get me.
And fix your own problem this time.
Take care of this.
That's right.
Fix it.
That's right. Unfortunately, Michelle's not going to be able to meet me. Hopefully next week. Good reason. I'm still trying to learn all the details, but little minor crisis at the house, and trying to get things back on track. Everybody's okay. Well, they are in the process of converting to the electronic stuff over here, and there's some good things to look at. Yep, the framing art area is as busy as usual. I didn't see anything I need to take home today. Always cool stuff. One of my favorite places to look in the store, whether I take anything home or not. The pie table I got here is one more level higher and just nicer, but that is a nice vintage table. Not finding a ton over here. I bought that toaster next door. Did I tell you guys that? I was so busy chatting with Dawn about it, but I found a beach towel and a closet organizer over here for Johnny Storm. I did read some of these books when they were popular and going around. Haven't read one lately though. I got the cat one and I haven't had a chance to read it. This is pretty much every day, right? If only it was golden colored lab, because that would certainly be true for Jarvis at Michelle's house. I found a Star Wars shirt too. I have this on a different kind of fabric that's not really good for wearing out of the house, so I'm gonna get this one for wearing wherever. And there might be some Legos. I'm tempted to get that for the day I put out the Christmas village. I teased on about the Auburn colors. And if you're looking to get your red, white, and blue on, they still have a good selection. I really do like that, just the way that it is, even with, you know, the nicks and the paint and stuff, but it's a little pricey. I'm gonna leave it. I'm packed up. This is a closet organizer, some clothes. There's the toaster oven. Don said get it. It goes for a good bit online and it's barely used. Here's my Legos, and yeah, there's a chair in the back seat, one of those foldable chairs. It's black and it's cushioned. And I figured Johnny's dorm room needs a out of the way chair if somebody visits that they can get out. As I came down the driveway, the hawk flew not super close in front of me, but in front of me. And he almost swooped down and got this squirrel over here. So you can thank me, squirrel, for, I just seen the hawk take off further that way. You can thank me for coming down the driveway and saving you. I'm a little surprised that he would think about the squirrel, except for if it was easy pickings. Because that kind of squirrel really likes the frogs in the creek. They probably take squirrel too. So this is Johnny's stash minus the clothes. These lights, they've never been used. They got a remote. They looked cool for a dorm room. This towel, the 2 plates which I have washed, a glue gun, and then the closet organizer thing. You know, it's one of those tan accordion excited about all of that today. And like I said, this appears to have a lot of Batman stuff in it. And I do see a lot of minifigures and a lot of extras. So it's not been stripped of all of the great parts. So that's cool. Plus, they gave me a real bin this time with a lid, a snap-on lid. One that's like for Christmas stuff. So I like it. When I came home, Marty was up top over here, but he's moved now. Pretty sure it was Marty. That's his hangout in that corner up there. A lot of the times that's where he sleeps at night this time of year. But he's moved, and now I bet Tux is in the ferns over here, but I don't know where he is. He did not come. He wasn't on the back step. It must be too hot for him. Tuxie! Oh, Tux! Tux, where are you? Tuxie! Oh, Tux, where are you? Maybe not. Tux! Tuxie! Marty! Marty cat! A lot of times Marty's over here in these flowers. Marty! Now Tux normally comes when called. Marty can be a little stubborn. Not see the need to move, you know. If he's not hungry and motivated properly. Okay, I'm going to stop filming for a minute because I'm going to get louder. And then if I could find Tux, I'll show you where he's hiding. You know, let's look in one other spot. I know where he might be too. He might be in the ferns over here on the other side of the house. A lot of times if I come over here, it's actually probably a little cooler away from the vinyl and away from the asphalt. Tux? Are you over here? Tuxie? Oh, Tux! Oh, somebody's coming from the ferns moved over there. Tuxie, where are you? Come here, buddy. Oh, it's Marty or Morris. I heard Tux. Hi. Hi. Okay. Meow, meow. Hi. Hi, good boy. And I don't know if it's Morris or Marty over there, but there's an orange cat in the ferns over there. And I don't want to scare Morris if it's Morris, so. Hi. It is very cool on the wet ground. This is actually really cool. So when they lay down there in the ferns, they're even on the hottest days 100, 105 degrees because we have had a few of them from time to time. They stay pretty cool in the shade in the ferns. Hi. Hello. Hello, bud. Yeah, well, he is often by the ferns up there by the house, but I guess today, sometimes he comes over here. I think it's a little cooler over here, so that's probably good. Hi. You know, your mama worries if she doesn't know exactly where you are. You're a good boy. I guess it's about 90 today. It's not oppressive. It's up a little high. It's not oppressive, but it's far from cool. I've got a chicken on for the kitties. I vacuumed. Don took Johnny up to Taekwondo. It's 5:40 p.m. I just really want to see what's in here, so I'm going to try not to get hung up on it too long, but I want to look. There were several vehicles for starters. I didn't mean to startle you, big boy. You just lay back down. Just spin and, you know, lay. Less than 1% non-Lego parts. So that's awesome. There's a couple of toys mixed in. That's pretty common, including a Nerf. Because you know you got to have Nerfs. And I don't see anything I could put back together. Well, maybe the Batman thing. I'll look and see what that was supposed to look like. But the thing that set out apart, and by the way, that's mostly here, but maybe not the thing, not the hauler, not the truck, is that there's way more minifigures here than goes with whatever our Lego sets were in this thing. Here's the brick head base. They're pretty easy to spot whenever they're in a bin. They always have 1, 2 spaces and another stud and the flat and that size. And that obviously went with this guy. But none of those other special pieces are in here. So I do not have Dumbledore. He's just not here. I got his base, and that's, you know, the least important part of the entire minifig. There's all these flat plates. I really don't use them for anything. Maybe this plate I would do something with, but not those flat plates. But I save them. I might do something with them someday. Anyway, I'm going to put the minifigures in a Ziploc since I pulled them out and put the stuff back in the bin. There was, let's see, 15% damaged Lego bricks that I threw away, as in like somebody probably chewed them. They had all kind of rough spots on them. They weren't usable. And then the rest, there was like a bunch of like brand new, and they were mixed together. That's really weird. And then sometimes they were pushed together too, like brand new with 5 years ago I played with these and I chewed on them. That was kind of weird. But anyway, the minifigures. Oh, and Lego Dimensions. There's 4 or 5 discs in here. I might look them up at some point, but it's hard to, I don't know what those go to. We still have the console and several kits, so I probably should put those with that.